If you're dealing with overwhelm, you can know how it feels to be stuck in that state where it feels like every little thing is just piling up on top of each other, and it's adding all this extra pressure, all this extra weight. And in fact, it can even make you feel like you're a bit lazy, while in fact, you're not lazy. It's just that the overwhelm is causing you to get stuck in fight or flight, and you are in the state of freeze. Fight, flight, or freeze. You're getting stuck in that freeze state. I want to give 3 tips that can help you to get out of that freeze state and to remove some of that overwhelm so that you can start to feel lighter and more free moving forwards. I'm Kirsten, and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and a transformational coach. I'm the author of the book, Power Now. You know, there's that common saying, the straw that broke the camel's back. Well, it wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back, now was it? Because the straw weighs next to nothing. It was all of the other things that were piled on top of the camel's back, so that this tiny little weight came along and it piled on top, and then the camel collapsed. The main thing is, we want to avoid you ever getting to that point where you just collapse under the lightest of weight. You want to be able to heal yourself and help yourself and empower yourself so that you can become more resilient, and that these external factors are not weighing you down. And in fact, you are stronger and better able to manage those. The first tip for today is movement. Because what happens is when we get stuck in that fight or flight or freeze situation with our body, our nervous system, we're actually getting into that shutdown freeze mode, right? Where we're staying still. And that's because there's something in our mind and in our body that's telling us that we don't feel safe to move forward. So what we can do that helps is to actually start moving. Some movement, like going for a walk outside, is really helpful because then you get the benefits of the fresh air and the sunshine. You get to hear the birds chirping, which is very, very beneficial for your mind. The other benefit as you're walking is that your eyes are moving from side to side like this, which they have proven with EMDR. That's another therapeutic method that really helps. It's proven that that sideways movement with your eyes can help to de-stress you and calm you down. So going for a walk, they say even 10 to 20 minutes a day can be very, very beneficial. Just getting outside, getting your blood pumping, it can help to decrease your stress levels and boost your mood. So it's, got several benefits in there for the low amount of activity. Tip number 2, this is a method called chunking. So let's say that you are stressed and you're overwhelmed because you have a big list of things to do, which is the case these days, right? It definitely feels like there's so many things to do and not enough time. It's been proven that what you do is you write everything out on a piece of paper or on a whiteboard if you have it, all the tasks that you have to do, all the things that you need to accomplish, write them all down, and then you're going to chunk it. So what I recommend is having 3 priorities for the day. These are the 3 things that I need to get done each day. And I make it so that those are tasks that I'm able to do, right? And then if there's time left over, then there's other things that I can do as well. But you got to focus on your 3 main tasks for the day. And if you get that done, then that's enough. So you find what those 3 tasks are and you focus on that instead of focusing on all 100 tasks that you have to do. You focus on those 3 main ones. That's a lot more easy for you, right? And then you're conserving your energy. Tip number 3 to help you to beat the overwhelm is to inquire about why do you have the overwhelm in the first place. Is it because you have too much on your plate? You're very stressed. You have a lot of things going on. Is it because, you're not happy with your work? You're looking for a change? Or is it because you have a lot of unresolved emotions and trauma and things like that from the past that you haven't yet healed? Because I assure you The stress and the emotions and the trauma from the past, they can add up in your present day in the form of stress and overwhelm. And they actually weigh on you mentally and emotionally, holding you back, weighing you down, adding to your current pressures and stresses that you have. What I find working with people who come to me because they have so much stress that they're dealing with is we work with their subconscious mind to heal any parts of the past that are still carrying these emotional burdens. And it could be memories, it could be coping mechanisms, it could be something mental or emotional that they weren't even aware that they didn't heal. That stuff weighs on you and it takes a toll on a subconscious level, meaning it's something that you're not consciously aware of each day. And so when we work with the subconscious mind, then we can actually heal those parts of the mind. So we are freeing them, setting them free. And as a result, the clients become lighter and brighter, and they feel more energized, more peace of mind, more clarity. They start to feel like themselves again, and even the 2.0 upgraded version of themselves, because that is how much your mental and emotional state really comes into play. Keep in mind, your emotions, your thoughts, all of those things, they do impact you on a daily basis. That's why it becomes really important to do some personal inquiry. For yourself, you could have a journal and a pen and you can sit and write about your emotions and just free form write whatever's coming out and see if you can get that out of you. If this is something that's been going on for a while and you're looking for some support, then feel free to reach out to me, and I do offer private sessions to help you to heal, and this is accelerated. People who work with me, they find that they experience 10 years of therapy in just a few sessions together, because we are working with the subconscious mind and we are going specifically into the root cause of what is triggering for you, what is still coming up in your life, what needs to be healed. That's something that I don't know what it is, but your subconscious mind knows what it is. And that's why I highly recommend the subconscious mind, any way that you can work with that. The way that I do it is through my own Power Now method and through hypnotherapy. And it is something that is very empowering for you, because then you start to understand how your mind works the way that it does and why it works the way it does. Plus you gain tools so that you are the one in control of your mind and your emotions instead of your emotions controlling you. Because the main thing here with overwhelm is to avoid that downward spiral where you get stuck in that place of fight, flight, or freeze. And I want to add that it's so important to be gentle with yourself during this process. Be gentle, you're healing, you're going through something. Being harsh doesn't help at all, versus being gentle, it does make a difference. And if you need to take a break, take a break. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's important that we care for ourselves. So by all means, have a cutoff time at the end of the day for work or for social media, technology, right? Have breaks scheduled throughout the day, or have something fun scheduled too, because that fun really does make a difference and helps you to feel better. If you're just sitting and listening to these tips that I gave, it's probably not going to do much. But if you actually take the time to implement them, you are going to notice that you're starting to feel better. Reach out to me if you'd like to know more about personal sessions and working together. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you like and subscribe this. Let me know in the comments what topic you want me to cover next.